Here's a not tutorial on how to hem pants. As you see, mine are quite different size. So I line up the pair that fit, over top the pair that don't fit, usually adjusting by the crotch, because those tend to be in the same spot. The waist could be all over the place. Then I give myself about 1.5 inches extra length from the original hem. Say a prayer, light a candle, cut the pants, realize I need to change my blade, don't actually change the blade for another 3 or 4 days, and carry on. Surprisingly, the pants on top fit perfectly right off the shelf. That's pretty amazing. These I got from the thrift store. So now I'm just going to match the legs together. If you don't have any pants to hem, feel free to put a button on that shirt or that skirt, or put the patch on that you've been needing to patch, or make that repair that's been sitting in the corner for a minute. Match the legs up. Give that a cut. Remind yourself to change the blade again. And just know you don't have to have a fancy blade or anything. You can have a pair of halfway decent scissors, needle and thread, and hopefully some sort of straight ruler. So I turn my pants inside out to roll up the new hem and remove some of the extra bulk of the side seams, taking care to not cut into the pant. So that way when I roll it up later, I don't have 18 different layers of extra seam that poor machine is trying to go through. And with 1.5 inches of excess, I basically fold it twice and make sure to catch the edge underneath the second fold, and then pin the ever-living snot out of it. If you're up for sewing but your machine isn't available, or you just don't have one, you can usually go to a library with a maker's space, and they've got sewing machines there, or possibly sergers, maybe an embroidery machine if you want to get real fancy. Or what I'll do is go to a dry cleaners, and some of those will do alterations for, not terribly expensive, especially if you got your pants from the thrift store. Now I'm just speeding up the recording a little bit. I don't do these terribly often, so when I do, I have to basically relearn how to do it every single time. But that's alright. First leg done, second leg goes a lot faster. Removing the bolt from the side seams again. So we're just about done pinning, then we're going to switch over to the sewing machine. I just use a dark thread. I go around the cuff twice because I don't trust myself. Now this is sped up, so you do want to go kind of slow. This is bulky. If you have a denim needle, that would be nice. I know I don't. I'm using the wheel to go slowly through the bulk of where those side seams were. And giving it a cut. And then going around a second time. I just move the needle over a couple spaces, making sure that the top of the hem is tacked down nicely. Otherwise it tends to roll and look a little funny. And on this pant leg, I am playing bobbin chicken. So I actually won. That was nice. I'm using up the remaining black bobbin. And if you see up top, I have another bobbin up there. Completely forgot it was there, so I spent quite a bit of time looking for it. I sure did win at bobbin chicken. Quite happy with myself. Snip on the front. One more. Making sure I got everything tucked in. Nice. It looks somewhat, attached. Alright, as you see, my spool actually went where it was supposed to go. That bobbin was supposed to go at the bottom to begin with. It took me way too long to remember where I put it. Now I just do 2 laps around the second pant leg. Again, this really isn't a tutorial. It's just, let's hang out. Get something mended or hemmed. Or we can always just sit down and relax. That'll be a first for many of us. full transparency, from start to finish, this took me about 30 minutes. So don't let the 12-minute video fool you of, you can hem your pants in 10 minutes or less. You may be able to, and that is really nice. I cannot, and that's okay. Now, ideally, someone would have tried their pants on at the pinning stage. I did not. I do recommend it. That way, at least if you find out they're going to be too short, you can turn them into shorts and go find another pair. So, laying them out to make sure they at least pretend to look fairly even, and then trying them on. Still a little bunchy, but I'm not wearing shoes, those are slippers. I appreciate how they turned out, and I hope y'all had some time to relax, or you got that button put together, and have a great day.